is news and entertainment. This relentless.
Bitch on game.
Hey, bitch on game. Hey, relentless. Hey.
Welcome to the Cole and Dre podcast. I'm Cole.
And this is Dre. What up, world? What it do?
Oh, we got a hell of a special guest with us today.
We got a very special guest, man. A very special guest, man.
I'm the true outsider today. You know what I'm saying?
Never that.
Because these two partners, and they got 25, 30 years of stories. I don't have that with them, but I'm happy to be here with them. So I'm going to sit here and just play them against each other so I can laugh. So let's go to work. What's up, Rico?
What it do, Cole? What's up, my brother?
Man,
What's up,
all
bro?
good, man.
Yes, sir.
What's up, man? How you, man?
I'm good. I'm happy to be on the show, man.
Finally,
we happy to have
man.
you.
Finally.
Thank you for coming, man.
Amongst two real ones. I've been checking y'all out.
You have.
Like my boy say, I'm a fan of good work.
I love it. We so appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
I mean, last time we had just somebody in the show because Travis had a family emergency. We didn't get to make it, man. So it's been a little while in the making.
Go ahead and
We
put that
finally
shot
got you
fired
here.
in there.
It was definitely
Fired that
shot
shot
fired.
at you.
You know what I'm saying?
Shots fired.
I had to let him
Travis.
know though, like you know what I'm saying.
It's all good.
Man, you got a lot going on, man. You one of my idols, bro. Like you know what I'm saying.
Word.
Just so you know, you one of my idols, bro.
Let's back up though.
How far we going back?
We're gonna go because y'all go back to what, high school?
Junior high.
Junior high.
Yeah.
God damn, y'all been on a journey.
Like a
So
motherfucker.
let's back up for anybody that don't know. Let's talk about how y'all hooked up with Slim, how y'all done formed the Bosslife team, and y'all only getting better, man. It's been a joy for me to just watch the work. You know what I mean? Because one thing about you guys, this crew, is y'all tight. Y'all got a tight circle. It ain't like it ain't like, okay, well, he ain't here no more. He here, and he ain't, and I've seen that throughout, especially when you're talking about the entertainment industry. Y'all the same dudes for about 20 plus years. And it's funny because I see, Slim, unlike a lot of artists, he'll be a lot of places by himself. And if he ain't, he would just you niggas.
Right.
Facts.
So let's talk. Just go back and tell me how did all this come together?
Man, I remember how I met him. He might not remember.
I remember. I was in the 6th grade. He was in the 7th.
Right.
Tell your story.
And he jumped on the activity bus one day. And I remember exactly what he said. He said, "Man, I stole some bubble gum from Zips. I stole a bike from Bluebell. This motherfucker whipped out a Slim Jim. Told him I'm going to give me a car tonight."
I never did. I never.
Who the fuck is this?
I never stole the car. I didn't.
And then we
get
had
that.
another homeboy that immediately went wrestling and grabbed him and just, we just fell in love with each other from first sight, bro.
Yeah.
So y'all niggas been rocking since the 6th grade?
He was in 6th, I was in 7th grade. We the same age though.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
No
Like
fallouts.
fallouts.
No arguing. We argue. Don't
We
get me
talk shit
wrong.
to each
Yeah,
other.
we talk shit, but
You know how rare, y'all know how rare that is.
Yeah.
I ain't got to tell y'all.
It's right.
I got a couple of my partners. You'll see them on this weekend that I've been with since the 2nd grade.
But one thing I'm gonna say about Rico that a lot of people don't know, man, dude, heart is like, it's huge. Like, it's never been a time that I didn't pick up the phone, whether it be a ride, a boost, a jump, $1, $1 or $2. He's always been there for me. Like, this is one of my near and dearest friends. Like, he knows it. Everybody know me know it. It's like, this my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you rarely find somebody that's the total package. Like, we just kind of like-minded people. Like, loyalty is rare.
Right.
But I get the same from him, though. You know what I'm saying? So Dre is like that guy in the movie The Town. When you come up to him, you say, "Hey, I got somebody I want to hurt really bad, but you can't talk about it ever again." He gonna say, "Who call we take?" He always down for whatever. So that's why I say I can only display the same thing back to him.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it's just been like that. People always people like from the outside looking at them like, man, y'all ain't never like, nah, it's just, man, we just been, we just been rocking, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think the thing that's beautiful about that is y'all been rocking this long, but y'all also grown together. So you have a lot of people that have, they've been cool, but they don't grow together. They grow apart. Like I told you about one of my best friends, he got on drugs. And it hurts me because we just grew apart because I was consistently learning and discovering new things and getting newfound information, and you don't have nobody to share it with. You guys can share that with each other, whether it be real estate, whether it be entertainment, whether it be stocks, whether it be a trip to City Hall, films, whatever. You guys have so many things in common, and I think that's a beautiful bond, man, and I salute y'all for that.
Appreciate it.
So, what's going on right now? We gave a little back history. Hold on, when did Slim come into the picture?
Shit, 98.
98.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've been knowing Slim 20 plus years too.
Yeah.
And it was like a first time we met, we all clicked, and from that day forward, it's been the same. It's like we all inseparable.
OG Shy, where OG Shy come into the picture?
He was the OG back then.
Yeah, Shy come in.
Shy was fucking around her.
Yeah,
I think I met Shy in 98, 99.
99.
Yeah, 99.
Because my big homie, which was Sleep, him and Shy were like best friends.
Okay.
They were locked up together, and they came home, and they was together. So when Sleep came around, Shy came around. So we just all met, and Shy became the big homie ever since then.
Yeah.
So we've been rocking with him since
Shout
then.
out to Slim and Shy. What's up,
No
man?
doubt, no
Yes,
doubt.
sir.
OG, what's up, man? We got to get you on here, OG.
So what's going on right now?
Man,
What you
just-
got going, Rico?
What he
Man.
don't got on? That accent, that's like what you don't got
What
going
you
on.
don't got going,
Man,
Rico?
I'm just grinding, bro. I'm finding my way in this real estate. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing that. I'm a daddy. I'm a new daddy now. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? So I'm a family man. I'm a hustler. So I'm just feeling my way through this business. You
So
know
how
what I'm
long
saying?
how long you been a family man?
I've been with my girl for
You
about,
see that deep breath?
about 6-7 years, but you know I've been a daddy for 15 months. You know what I'm saying?
That's your first one?
first one.
Oh man, congratulations.
Appreciate
That's beautiful.
it. And
He
I
know how
got,
to shot the club up again, though.
yeah, I got a son on the way now. So.
Wow.
But I'm done though after this. Though.
That's it, just two and done?
Two and done.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I used to want 4, 5 until I seen the work that it has. It's
Oh,
put
yeah, it's
in
work.
it. It's a lot of work. So you know what I'm saying.
You got to see his daughter, though. She
Yeah.
is the most prettiest little girl I've ever seen in my
Yeah,
life.
she
Like,
running
she's
me
Has
great.
she inspired you to have another one, Drake?
He
She
want it. He keep coming looking at my daughter. He on FaceTime. He checking every Instagram post. I'm like, yeah, boy, you next.
Because it's his daughter. That's number one. Like, it's his daughter. I know all the times he was like, I ain't fuck with them kids. Like, he was totally against him. My man waited till he was 40. So I'm just, I'm happy for him. And I'm happy for her because, he got something to pour into. So I'm happy for that. And he could experience that. I've experienced it 3 times. So, I was happy for him. And just seeing her and see him with her, it just bring me a joy. Like, it's just joy.
I'm just happy I waited because, like, y'all was talking about one before on the last thing, was like, where your girl was saying, "Oh, you look at this person as I wouldn't have no kids with this person." I ain't really, I ain't shooting no slugs at nobody else.
He
But,
lying.
I mean, sometimes I ain't see that in a lot of other people. Hey, I want to have a kid.
Oh, they ain't
with
see
this
it in your
person.
ass.
Probably that too, because I wasn't nothing to have a kid with. So, but
But see, you don't see, we call him Rico now, but it's a reason why he got that name.
Oh shit, give us the background on it.
See, we talked about the big house before. We not gonna get into the big house, but there's a reason why he
Nah,
got
let's
that
go
name.
back to the big house.
get it out,
'Cause
Dre. Go
The
ahead.
big house was a hell of a thing, man. I mean, because the big house allows you to talk about old shit.
Yeah.
That's got nothing to do with now.
Yeah.
Because, it was before all y'all, it was before
Statute of
your wife's
limitations.
time.
statute of limitations
yeah.
up. Statute
You know,
of limitations up.
You can't erase who I am.
Nah, you
so
can't.
what I done?
So tell me about the big house. What was going on in this big house?
He got the call time Rico. That was his nickname.
Rico.
Rico. So
Oh,
you
it's
do the
kind of
math.
like you think like a man when a nigga came up to him something. Rico.
That
Rico
man,
was doing some freaking back then, Drake.
Slim started that shit.
Slim
These
started that
songs, they call him Rico, and everybody from Texas know they call me Rico.
But you on camera saying you had a sex problem back then, bro, at like 19 or some shit like that.
We was young, and the only thing we knew was get money and mess with girls. So you know what I'm
Is there
saying?
such thing as really having a sex problem?
Ask him, he the one had it.
I didn't really have a sex problem because I didn't let it, take me off my game or whatever. But
That's
I
my
love
thing.
women.
If you don't take you off your game, it's okay.
It's not a problem. It's just something you like to do, like smoking weed. If you like smoking weed, but you don't smoke weed when it's time to handle business and you're not high,
Right,
that's the same
right,
thing
right.
as sex.
See, that's you, Drake. You know how to not be high when you taking care of your business.
That
Right.
was, but I did come in the other day and I was hot in a bitch and I couldn't even get nothing done. I was
he
just
was
like,
high.
man,
He
shit was
fucked
like,
up.
And I
it was
miss
one of them days.
I miss some money sometimes, chasing some pussy, so it happens every once in a while. But
So I'm gonna give you my uncle saying.
Here we go.
He said, if God made anything better than pussy, he kept it for himself.
I believe that.
I believe that
Man,
too.
fuck that guy.
He ain't lying.
Motherfucker,
Unc
that
ain't
guy.
lying.
So what was you doing at the big house though, Drake? Because you kind of hitting on Rico, and he really. I'm gonna let him make it because you just say he was Rico, but I'm a real kind of detail oriented guy. Me want to know, what I'm saying? What kind of body? Who had the best body count in the house? You,
Ooh.
Rico, or Slim?
Oh, That's a good question. I'm gonna say Slim because it was his house.
Yeah, and plus he's the
He's a rapper. He was a rapper.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay.
We
We give it to him, especially if he was here. He's gonna say it,
Right.
So there you go. You can have it.
You got
Slim.
that. You got that, Doug.
But we all worked hard though.
We out there. We put some work in.
We all. You talking about the Laurel Oaks house?
Laurel Oaks, of course.
Laurel Oaks house was a good house too, man. It was a good stepping stone house too, man. We had a lot of fun over there. We was broke money. It was just that house. I remember waking up in that house one time and getting a call and was like, "Hey, you lost and all." And I was broke. I remember getting a call because we would go.
Hold on, what you mean you lost? What happened?
I had lost all my money. You know what I'm saying? Some shit had happened. I got that call like, "Hey, you lost it." It was over with, because we would go to that house and we would hang out. From, evening time, you get done what you're doing. They playing the game. Ray Face in the room making a mixtape. Slim will go in, do his raps, come out, they playing the game, smoking weed, chilling with chicks or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then before you know it, it's 6 a.m.
Right. Every night.
Every night.
So he told me, Drake told me the bros had to know how to make cookies, bake cookies.
And come over.
Yeah, that was him and Slim. Cause Dre, at that time, Dre didn't have shit, and he was sleeping on Slim's couch. He was in his slump. He was sleeping on Slim's couch. So him and Slim,
take us back.
And he, am I lying?
No, facts.
He didn't have shit. He was sleeping on Slim's couch, and that was a rough time in his life, and that's why. Hey, you came a long way, bro. And them two would be there, and them girls, they make them cookies, and they would play the game. And Dre was a Kobe fan, and they argue about sports.
What game was y'all playing then?
NBA Street.
Yeah.
NBA Street?
NBA Street.
Yeah. And we were just figuring it out at the time. Dre was videoing. He was working at Exchange of Sounds. He was, I was doing my little thing, and then we were just figuring it out then. We know what we wanted to be, but we didn't know how we was going to get there.
Right. Looking for that direction. And once we found it, Lord have mercy.
Exactly. We waited our time.
Yep.
That's a beautiful thing, because I think my daughter, she's 22, and she just gets in her own little depression. I'm like, nigga, you 22, you gonna go through some shit to figure it out.
Life never stopped, though. It was like,
you gotta go through some shit to figure it out.
You definitely do. But life never stopped for us, though. It's like, okay, nigga was down, but we wasn't out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
You
we was
still
looking for the
had
next
that grind.
opportunity.
You
Yeah.
still had that hustle. You still had the camaraderie.
Facts.
Amongst brothers. You had something to consistently look forward to.
But I was motivated by my brothers. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, it was just down and just but it was like everybody doing something. I was still everywhere everybody else was at. It wasn't like,
right.
It was no man left behind with our crew. Like, we ain't never, you know what I'm saying?
Because we would know, we went to Miami that year, 2001. Right. He was on his downtime.
Right.
But we all pitched in and
Facts.
bought his ticket and bought him a room.
Facts.
He was in Miami. He ain't had nothing. But
I was there.
I've
been there.
Yeah. We all had scooters. He had a scooter.
Had a slow ass scooter.
Somehow he got the worst scooter. And that wasn't even on purpose.
Nah.
He just ended up with the slowest one. But
Definitely.
everything we did, he did. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
We
so it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, like Jay said, no one be down because everybody be each other's crutches. Like, and that's how it was. Like, and once everybody got into their own, it really was like, oh my God, it just got better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Life, it just got better. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy.
Yeah. So tell me, let's go back, man, when y'all I always like to talk about what's the wildest shit y'all had going on the road, man? Like, just going on the road and traveling with Slim, like...
One of them fancy positions.
Just, like, I always like to know, because I've been on the road and had some crazy shit go on the road. So what happened with y'all, man?
Man, I can tell you one story, man. I don't know if we should tell this story, but it was
Go ahead,
hilarious.
tell it.
Leave some specifics out. But
I mean, okay, fuck. We went Austin one time,
okay,
man.
that's mine.
And I don't know how it happened. I got a couple about Austin. Austin was a fun.
Go ahead. I know.
Well, shit. Which one was it? Well, fuck it, man. We on the podcast. All right, we was in Austin one night.
Yeah.
And somebody had a chick in the room. And me and this fool snuck in the room.
No, hold on.
Y'all niggas in the closet or something?
Fuck was in the bathroom.
Yeah.
We got that. We got a lot of roads.
We was in the room, but go ahead.
We was in the room. So the girl catches like well, man, she's like, I told y'all one at a time. We're like, okay, cool, bitch. We like, okay, cool. Yo, this is probably the baddest waterhead I ever seen in my life, dog. Yeah. She was on fry, but she was one of the baddest chicks ever seen in my life, bro. Yeah. Bad, bro. Full of that dip. Yeah.
We got some wild stories.
So since she was full of the dip, that you just at least say, well, I ain't gonna even take advantage of it.
Oh no, we took advantage.
I didn't.
We took advantage. I did. We took advantage.
It was consented.
I know the answer to
We
that.
took
It was
advantage.
consented.
We took advantage.
Yeah, but now we used to be on that road a lot, man. I ain't gonna lie. We was in every little city in Texas, bro. We catch y'all. We going to fucking Killeen, Waco, Austin, all of them little cities. And we just hitting Dallas. Everything we just hitting. And Ray Face, he got a road map. Wasn't no GPS. He just on a road map, and he one of them type of niggas. He not gonna tell you he don't know what he doing. He gonna say, and we fool. All we got to do is, and that's when you know. It's fucked up. And he on the yellow pages, and he called in the CD store, and we on the way there. And they going fine, and we gonna stop in every town, and we going to the club, we going to the mall, we hollering at chicks, and we dropping CDs off, and we dipping. We on the road.
And some of those road trips we got kidnapped because we went involuntary. Like they were
Yes.
like, man, we finna go to the mall or something. They come scoop us. Before we know it, we on I-10 and they come back a week later.
Man, them fools.
I done had that happen.
Man,
I do not like that
I
shit.
don't like that.
I knew a long time ago. I had to learn. It happened twice. I got in the car with Jay on a Sunday and didn't come back until like the next Friday. But not the Friday, the other Friday. Like,
Mind you,
God damn.
this
I
my
didn't
dog
plan
though.
on this.
This my dog. I remember one Pacific trip to San Antonio. We went one time. And they had already kidnapped him, and he calling me, hey, man, go on, come outside. We finna roll, fool. Didn't say shit. Didn't say pack a bag, no underwear, nothing. I'm stuck.
And that's how we get out.
And that's how we got out.
We go. You get your shit on the road. Get your
You
shit
needed
on.
the steam, nigga. You ain't have no clothes.
Facts, for real. You know what I'm
man.
saying? But them was some of the best fucking times, bro. Like, them was some of the best times. Like,
Yeah, we ain't have no real worries back then.
no
you
real
know what I'm
worries.
saying?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Having money, like what people say, like, having money is different, but when you don't have none, it's just,
Because we was trying to get some money.
Yeah.
Man, I had more fun. I ain't gonna let me not say that. I had a lot of fun. Some of my best times in my life when I was in the Navy.
Right.
We was broke and man, we just had a ball though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't know, I'm gonna say we didn't know we was broke, but we was getting that little bit of money, but shit, we had so much goddamn fun.
Well, maybe it's what you don't know you broke. Because like I said, I didn't know what that money felt like until I got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once you get it, it's different. You ain't got it, you don't know what that feeling. But once you get that bread, it changed.
Shit, don't,
Yeah.
Oh, like a motherfucker.
No,
it
we
do.
be talking about on here, Rico. Shit, luxuries once tasted
It's a
become necessities.
Yes, it
Facts.
is.
Shit, I want to
facts.
have now.
I shit, I
You know what
gotta
I'm saying?
have. You
Shit,
know
I
what I'm
gotta
saying?
have.
Man, getting money is keeping it is the hardest part.
Damn sure is.
Yeah, because I tell them all the time, man, I made me a bankroll in these streets. Can you keep it?
Yep.
Can you go 10, 20 years with that? You know what I'm saying? Can you?
That's how you build wealth.
That's how you
Yep.
build. Are you able, when you not hustling no more, are you able to keep your lifestyle at this and not do the same shit you do every time? You know what I'm saying? I've been there before where I've had money and then didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep the same black jeans and wear them motherfuckers 20 times. Bro, I'm going to dumb all that shit down. And I ain't going to be eating out every day. I'm not going to be balling. I'm not going to be doing. I'm going to wait my time till it's back right. And then I'm going to get back to doing what I do.
A lot of people don't have that discipline to make those sacrifices. That's the big difference. Like you say, I'm gonna wear them jeans 20 times. Niggas don't understand that I might have to take a step back in order to really run forward.
Nobody understands sacrifice nowadays. Everything is a given nowadays.
It's a microwave society. Everybody wanted it
Nobody
immediately.
understands sacrifice.
Everybody wanted it immediately. So let's talk about what you got going on this real estate side, man. What you trying to do on this real estate side?
Hold on. Before we get to the real estate side,
Okay.
What made you get into real estate? What led you to real estate?
Man, my mom and daddy always talked about land, buying land, but they didn't know how to do it, so they never just taught me. So I would go on, and then Johnny. So I would follow everything Johnny.
Shout out to Johnny
OG
Hollins.
Johnny Hollins do.
Shout out to Johnny, man.
You know, he had the rim shop on Tidwell. Then I heard he was buying and flipping houses. I'm like, damn. I was looking into it, you know what I'm saying? So then Slim had a friend named JR. He told us about the tax auction. We went to the tax auction, and we was in there, and we was just looking around, and they was like, me and Slim, we both got $5,000-$10,000 in our pocket. They like, $2,100. Nobody buy it. We looking around like, shit, we got $2,100. He raised his hand, he buy a property. On the paper, it say a house. I see something on there, 20-some hundred. I raise my hand, I buy it. Not even knowing what the fuck the properties are.
Like a couple years, right?
Yeah, we leave, Slim go look, his dry land, he don't even have a house on it. He like, fuck that, I don't want that shit. I don't find mine till 10 years later. end up being something in Studiowood off of Yale. Like, great piece of fucking
I done
property.
came up.
I done came, and I'm still holding on to that motherfucker.
It came up.
And then ever since then, I just been following people like Johnny and, other people that I would see buying shit. Older guy in my neighborhood named Mr. Savoy. He always had rent houses, and I dibbled and dabbled in it, and I would just buy me one every once in a while, me and my brother. Buy one. And I just started buying them from the tax auction. So, and that's how I got into it. And then, we was doing the Boss Life or whatever, and then I was like, man, I need to do something else. So Boss Life Construction came in. We was paying a realtor, you know what I'm saying? And then I would call them for comps and shit, and it was like, okay, I'm going to do it. And I'm like, me and Corey, like, we want this shit right now. So I like, fuck it, I'm going to go get my license, bro. I'm going to sell our own properties for us. Got my license, and then people just start calling me. It's just a domino effect. This person referred me. This person referred me. So I just got into it from there.
Them checks pretty good, though.
They are pretty good. You know what's good? Them commercial checks. Them commercial property checks are real good, man.
Good, nigga. They
Work.
great.
They great, yeah.
Work.
Yeah. Once you learn it, you know what I'm saying, and you do it, then it's like shit. I love the real estate shit. I haven't lost in real estate yet.
Well, the thing about real estate that I like more than anything, and I haven't really been as active, but you can gauge based on comps and everything else. You can make an educated decision on exactly what is and what isn't.
Right.
And especially if you learn how to really structure deals, it's nothing you can't get done.
Yes.
And I think that's the part. And you also know right away, is this a deal I want or is this a deal I'm not going to take?
Exactly.
Based on the numbers, because I'm a real numbers dude. To me, the numbers tell a story.
But see, y'all have a lot more in common. See, we skipped to the real estate part, but we forgot the car dealership. We forgot all the other businesses up to the real estate.
I've always been doing shit. So I've had a car lot. I've had a barbecue food truck, you know what I'm saying? I've sold TVs, music, I've sold jewelry, I've sold everything. Anything I get my hands on, if it's gonna make $1, I'm trying to get somewhere, man. I'm
Facts.
trying to be wealthy.
That's where the motivation comes from. Like I said, he motivated me, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever you get your hands on. Somebody told me, my cousin told me one time, he was like, hey, cuz, I've been an EMT for a while. These ambulance trucks, they make money. I'm like, ambulance? Don't you got to be city of Houston? He was like, hell no, you can be a private one. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, what you got to do? He say, go to this lady, get your license, and get you a truck. I'm like, all right. I went, got my license, told them we were going to Dallas for a show. I say, hey, I'm going with y'all to a show. I say, drop me off at this spot. I go to this spot, food. I buy a 1994 ambulance. They looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Bro, I jump in this ambulance, test drive it. They in the back. They making fun of me. Slim laughing. We in the back of an ambulance, dog. We ride. Slim like, cut the lights on. Let's run the red light.
Hey, man.
I don't even know what I'm looking for, bro. I'm just driving this. I'm no diesel mechanic or nothing. We go back. I get a dude $9,500. I cash him out and drive this bitch back to the W Hotel. We go to the show. I wake up at 6 in the morning and leave them fools out on the highway in the ambulance. Stop at motherfucking Woody Smokehouse, cut the bitch off, and come back. The motherfucker will not cut off. But I called some of my homies and, hey, try this. It was a solenoid. Fired that motherfucker up, came home. Long story short, did my ambulance company, bro. Started out, I found somebody that gave me, a contract, and I was moving. I moved up to 6 ambulances. So I was doing that for maybe 3-4 years. Then, that played out, with small business, they just kind of kick people out, you know what I'm saying? And
Price job.
Yeah, they just do like, give you yellowish audit you and shit, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then that just became a problem, and then me and my partners, we split. But I didn't try. If they say it make money, man, I'm going to try it, it is
Real
what it
entrepreneur.
Is. It is what it is.
You know what? You see what he's saying right there? And I've been meaning to do it, and I ain't done it. I said I'm going to go to the city of Houston and see how many DBAs I done had. I done tried every guy.
You done tried everything.
Yeah, I tried everything.
Man, you keep on shooting, you going to run across
That's what I'm saying. Y'all remind me of each other so much. Just hearing you and, knowing him, it just, y'all got some of the same
I created Twitter. I just didn't know how to make the shit work. I ain't bullshit, man. I'm not bullshit, man. I just didn't. I created Facebook, YouTube. I swear to God to you, I just didn't know the technical side of that shit. Yeah. But like in 2003, I had this big release party, this big thing. It was called MUMO, music and movie videos. Mm-hmm. And I just didn't have the right technical people to put the platform together. Man, I spent like $150,000, like You know, and these niggas that sold me this dream, they can do it because I'm telling them my vision. And I had all this shit laid out, and I just it didn't happen. I mean, but in all honesty, too, I was getting so much money on the real estate side, so I didn't pay that shit much attention. It was like, fuck this shit. I ain't got because I was missing meetings with them and different shit, and you know, I wasn't on top of my business, so it was on me. Yeah. But I really. When I see YouTube, I'm like, damn, that's exactly what the fuck we was doing.
Right. Man, people don't know when you start a business, bro, you have to be dedicated to that business. You have to give it attention. It ain't no just, I'm going to start some shit. Like you say, I spent $150,000 and I put it in these people's hands. No, man, you got to be right there watching that shit. No you can't do that. And I've learned that, man. You got to be there. You got to be on it.
That's fun because I should have learned. I learned it way back when. I had two businesses that, with one particular, I had a landscaping company. So I had pretty much, I was a monster on the phone and knocking on doors. But I ain't have niggas that cut the goddamn yard. I got 100 motherfuckers telling me,
cutting grass not no easy task, man. That's not no easy shit.
I
tried it as a kid. I ain't like that shit.
I got about 7 motherfuckers. And I should have had all Mexicans. These niggas wasn't shit.
Yeah, because I was one of them. I wasn't shit niggas.
Man,
I
had
couldn't do
some
that. That was
terrible
tough.
niggas, man.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
I'm still traumatized. I don't want to cut the grass now today. I'm traumatized by that shit.
That was one of my first jobs.
I ain't finna cut no.
I was one of my first jobs.
Listen, man, I ain't cutting grass. I ain't washing the car. I ain't finna do none of that manual shit.
I wash
my boss still washes his car.
You wash your car?
My own car.
Shout out, salute to you.
I was spending $100 of some a week because I had 3 cars at one time. I was spending $100 and some a week. Dude coming to my high rise washing them, and I was like, hold the fuck up. I used to wash cars as a kid. Why I can't do this shit myself, and I'm not going to the gym, so this is my exercise. I went to Tex Bright, and when you washing it yourself, you ain't paying. You don't have to do a perfect job. You wash that motherfucker and wipe it off and dip, and it rained every other day in Houston. Now it's a habit, fool. So I just wash my shit once a week.
Shout out to Mr. Car Wash. I hate to plug this bitch. But shit, that goddamn $32 a month, you can go to that bitch every day. Hey, y'all got something, man.
Nah, I might fuck around still do that, though.
Hey, man,
I need to do that, though.
And I could have bought one of them franchises for $750 back in like 05. That shit like $2 million, right?
Yeah.
2.5.
Got to get your car washed.
Gotta get your car washed. You know we like to ride clean down here, man.
You gotta stay clean. You gotta stay clean.
All right, man. Where we at with you, man? We didn't talk about real estate. We didn't talk about.
Yeah, so you a serial entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur, man.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to get it.
I'm finna try this movie shit right now.
You gonna try that?
Ain't no trying it. I'm beyond trying it because now I understand how to do my homework to make sure.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
See, you know, at first, you know, like you young, you just like fuck it. Okay, I'm gonna try it.
Right.
Now I'm to the point where it ain't really as much of a try. It's a matter of how do I execute to make this shit work
and make it
the way I planned it out. I do all my market research. I do a lot of different shit that I didn't do back then. Right. So, you know, it's like
research is key though.
Yeah, I learned that through real estate because I got into real estate when I was selling cars. So nigga told me, hey man, I'm a finance manager. He said, hey man, if you when you run across, you look at credit a lot. So if you run across something and people ain't got no house on there, just tell them to call me, especially if they want to build a house. All right. I gave this nigga a house. First house I gave this nigga that he built, he gave me $12,000. I said, well, shit. God damn, what this nigga doing? So I gave him another one like 2 months after that. He gave me $15,000. I quit. I say, fuck this. Man, show me how to do what you do, man.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm doing something wrong.
See, I ain't real selling house ain't the only thing. I'm flipping. I'm wholesaling. I'm everything. So if you got a house that you don't want, call me. I will get that motherfucker gone. You know what I'm saying?
So my next question is, man, like I said, where did this drive, this hustle come from? What motivates you to do all these different things? Because like I said, we just skipped over shit. We didn't even talk about your management career. We ain't talking about
Let's go back to the management
I forgot about that.
You know what I'm saying? So what was this? Were you at year 2009? No, that was before that. What, 9, 10?
9, 10.
9, 10.
Yeah.
You started managing J-Dog.
J-Dog. I managed J-Dog.
Who else did you manage?
I managed J Dog. I started with Mug, before he passed away.
R.I.P. Mug.
I did a little something with Les. You know what I'm saying? I did a little something with Propane. You know what I'm saying? Not much, like to say I helped them in their career. Right. Just little shit. You know what I'm saying? Helping them with whatever I can do. But J Dog was the main thing.
That's a hard goddamn job.
It's a hard job, and I don't want it no more. I don't
My boy retired from the music.
I don't fuck with no music no more. Bro.
He retired from the music.
I'm not fucking.
Now y'all hit it, so now y'all ain't got to call what's Rico and them. He fucking with the music.
Don't call me for no music. Don't even call me for J Dog. Cause I still getting called. Hey, you booking? No, I'm not fucking with music. I don't like dealing with nothing where the hustle lies on somebody else.
Yep.
I like it to lie on me, because if I'm managing somebody, I have to wait till they make music. I have to wait till they ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I don't really like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in certain instances it's cool, but that there, I'm not fucking with it unless I had a Drake or somebody.
That's a different ball game.
That would be different.
That's a totally different ball game.
Yeah, it's a different ball game. But
you got a goddamn Drake or Kanye or Lil Baby, and
exactly.
So with the manager side, you didn't like the artist side of it, dealing with the rappers or the musicians.
So I ain't gonna say dealing with, J Dog was like family, but you know what I'm saying?
He definitely family.
Yeah, he family, but it's just I just didn't like
that. He a fucking headache though.
He's a headache. Yeah, he know it. So it ain't nothing we wouldn't tell him to his face. But a lot of them are headaches, because all of them stuck in their ways in certain ways. But
Cole, you just made that look over there. What's going on, man?
No, I'm just
I
done been around artists like a long time, so
right.
Yeah,
they all got their ways.
You're a hired babysitter.
Yeah, you are a hired babysitter, and some people do it good, some people don't. And shout out to Heavy, because he gave me the game. Heavy and Rico, they gave me the game. You know what I'm saying? They helped me a lot with it, so I was good at it. I can't front, but it is it is what it is.
So what we on now, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? What is your? I know you got real estate going on. I know you got Let's get about the Bosslife clothing, man. It was a company y'all started back in 2013.
2013.
Appreciate y'all for bringing me along, you know what I'm saying? Represent for me, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Bosslife Clothing.
Definitely Bosslife Clothing line. So
I gotta support y'all a little bit more.
Yeah, you do.
So, but you know what I'm saying? Like, give me your catalog. You ain't never. We've been sitting there, like one thing about me, and I've never been this way, like, because I did concert promotions, right? So I really realized I had too many goddamn partners. When you start counting your money on the dough, and especially with Jay and them, Jay come with 50, 60 motherfuckers. You like, hey man,
yeah,
goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I did a show in Vegas, man, for the All-Star Weekend in 2007, and I think that show made me realize, even though I was much older, like
we was there,
like goddamn, Jay came through like 75 people. I'm like, damn, I said, hold on, man, hold on.
Fucking up your capacity.
The reason I even brought that up is because I made it a point at that point to say, okay, I'm going to support my partners. I don't give a fuck who it is. That shit ain't free to them.
Right.
So let me make it a point to make sure, like, even with Rap A Lot shit, I buy that shit.
Right.
I don't ask for nothing. You know what I'm saying? If I want something, I'm going to go to do it shop and I'm going to buy it.
That's because you've been on the other side.
Right.
A lot of people don't get that. Like in the beginning, we gave away so much free clothes. You know what I'm saying? Just people that you fuck with, you giving it free. People think you pay $1 a shirt. You don't pay $1 for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then you have to pay people to do it. You know what I'm saying? So even now, we've cut out free shit. We've cut out discount for family and friends. So everybody pay now. But the clothing is cool. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate everybody that support us. Like I tell you, support. Don't buy it because you supporting me. Buy it because you like it. Because if you just want to give me some money, give it to me. Don't even get the clothes. But if you like it,
make a donation.
Right, man. You can give me the money, but if you like it, I don't want you to buy something that's ugly. Because we really drop our shit, for us. It was started because Slim had a mixtape called Boss Life. He had these shirts with the Bentley logo. Cool. They started selling. It got too much for him and his sister, and it was like, hey, man, I want to turn this shit into something else. So we started that with the clothing, and we just want to turn it into a dope line that we could wear, no foo-foo shit, you know what I'm saying? So we went on from there. It took off. That Boss Life clothing also led to so much other shit. Like, it led because we started as the Connect Music Group. We were going to be a management company that does everything. Mm-hmm. Clothes took off. We started doing the clothes, online. We doing pop-ups and all of that. Then we had a meeting with somebody from City Council. Then Johnny also taught us how to build. So then meeting at City Council put us on something called Laurel Land. Buy a lot for $1, build an affordable home on it. We did that. We built 5 homes on Conklin and Acres Home near Burns. Nobody was doing nothing in Acres Home like that at the time. They was building, don't get me wrong. But if you remember Conklin before you left,
facts.
Conklin was just woods until you got to Tone Loc.
Yep.
And then, you know, after the park and all of that, we come through, we built 5 houses. Johnny built like 9 or 10, you know what I'm saying? And they was affordable homes. We sold them for like $175. Them houses now probably $250 or whatever. So that led us to Boss Life Construction. We started doing stuff like that, building, flipping, you know, everybody getting rent houses. Then we started in 05 with the Boss Life Foundation. We're giving back.
Yeah, giving back.
It wasn't Boss Life Foundation. So
NWC was our first little name.
NWC was our first name.
What does that stand for?
Niggas who care.
Niggas who care. Because
But we was just
we wasn't nobody.
We
then.
wasn't nobody.
Slim was the only rapper.
Right.
And you know, I'm not from Garden City. He from Garden City, but all of my friends are from Garden City. So we always noticed, okay, hey man, we need to give back to our neighborhood.
Right.
So we had some toys. Somebody gave us a warehouse full of toys. I got my brother truck and the horse trailer. We filled that motherfucker up. We went to his neighborhood. I got my homies from my trail riding group to barbecue burgers, hot dogs, and shit. And we pulled the pit out there. We barbecued for everybody. We gave food away. We gave toys out of a horse trailer. And we called ourselves Niggas Who Care. And every year since then, because we didn't have a name, they were like, who are y'all? What y'all do?
They like, who are
Yeah,
just
we
niggas
was like,
who care.
yeah, we some niggas who care. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Niggas who care.
Niggas who care. So, you know what I'm
Is
saying?
that still a name?
No,
To us.
To us it is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But as
Hold on, man.
Oh, we
So,
got pictures to prove it.
Did y'all form a real company with
Nah,
niggas?
we didn't.
So it was just NWC.
Because they
was just NWC.
people was asking us like, what y'all like? We had politicians coming out like, man, what y'all call yourself? Like, hey, NWC, niggas who care. Like,
niggas who care.
we didn't know
it
no
was
fucking
Twitter
better.
then. And then everything attached to
But we had already known. So Twitter came like we had already been doing it.
Right.
So when Twitter came, it's like, man, who are y'all? Like,
Yeah.
niggas who care.
And
Y'all
then
had that on Twitter?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
everything
y'all
attached to Slim, they gonna automatically like glorify like music world entertainment. So
Right.
it was like, what's the name behind it, Slim? And then he definitely like, shit, niggas who care. So he couldn't say it, so he just said NWC.
Right.
So and we would all just put our money together and whatever and get the food. Hey, you put 100, and then we just buy the food. And every year from now, then we started doing turkeys. We give away turkeys every year. Then when Boss Life came, we formed Boss Life Foundation. So then we just started giving away turkeys. Then our buddy owned Burns Barbecue. Instead of the turkeys, we started cooking the food for them.
Right.
So we just started going from there. And that's how I would give back like in 2018 or 19. After Harvey hit, we partnered with Gotsy Martin, Justin the Lawyer. I just got hit.com.
Shout out to Justin.
So he came to us. He wanted to do something for Houston. So we got together and we bought a house and we remodeled it and we gave it away to somebody that lost their home.
During Harvey.
So so we had people call in, tell their story with 97.9 The Box. People call in, hundreds of people called in. I lost my home. It's been a year. I don't have nowhere to stay, so I don't have nothing. So we narrowed it down to like 10, 20 people. Went to their house, looked at their house, seen the conditions, made sure, you know, it was their home. Had a finalist of 10 people. We took this house, we rebuilt it, we remodeled this home. I'm talking about marble floors throughout the house, look like bowling balls.
Bad motherfucker.
Bad motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? It's over there on the northeast side. We had some people came through and did the lawn. We had a furniture company, guy named Ruben come through, gave us the furniture. We had a camera guy named Ram come through, donate the cameras. Fence Geeks donated the gate. A lot of people came through for us, and we gave this house away on one day. In 97.9, we came out, we had like a box of keys. It was like 5 finalists. Everybody picked a key, and then you had to put your key in and to see if you won. And when this lady put the key in, she won. This lady cried. You know what I'm saying? She was so happy. She didn't have a place. She won a free house from us. No charge, no nothing. Moved right in, fully furnished, lights on, everything on. And me and her, we still chop it up till this day, man. You know, shout out Miss Wendy.
Man, you keep in touch with everybody, bro.
I love people, bro.
I'm just saying,
you know?
but you keep in touch with everybody,
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, hey,
There was
man.
a point in time, and it was man, it had to be, you know, years down the line. And I'm like, bro, you still talk to? You like, yeah, I talked to a girl the other day.
I fuck with I've been having the same phone number for 22 years. So
Yeah.
everybody go to jail. they call me.
I got the same my 269 number. I had it since '95.
The crazy part about it, bro, I can't remember nobody number.
You can remember
I
that
don't
one?
remember.
It's
You
the same.
remember my
It's the same number.
Everybody remember that number.
Yeah.
Everybody called me. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, get a number out, man.
832-250-6439.
I'm messing with you, man.
Because
I'm messing
to
with
this day, they gonna call me for a house.
Yep.
I don't care because I manage J-Dog. I've talked to waterheads, cokeheads, very misunderstood people, and I can decipher
What the fuck is a very misunderstood person, bro?
a very
That
misunderstood
nigga
person.
say very misunderstood people.
Yeah, so I answer the phone. I give you one chance, though.
Oh,
I give you one
God
chance. You call me with some bullshit, you getting blocked, but you gonna get me. You gonna get my attention. And if you call him, I be sitting out. Motherfuckers call me, hey man, you know, for advice. If I'm not doing shit and I'm riding around,
What the fuck kind of advice people call you
people
for?
call me for real estate. They call me for every fucking thing. They call me about music. They call me about anything. Man,
You just a
motherfuckers.
well-rounded motherfucker.
I love people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always been that one. If I wish somebody had information, give it to me, and that's
Right.
what Johnny Hollins has been to me. If I wanted to learn how to do something, I call him, and he don't give a fuck. Hey, you do this, and this, and I'm gonna take them, and I'm gonna do what he say, and I'm not calling them back no more. You tell me what to do. Ain't no need me keep calling you and fucking with you. You
Right.
gave me the steps,
Right.
so I just try to instill that back in other people because. You know, coming from where we come from, dog, a lot of people don't have the information.
Yep.
People don't know what to do. So I just try to be that one to tell you what to do. Like, I see property is working for me. So I tell all my street homies all the time, hey, man, get you some rent houses. Get you some land, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or get you some kind of business because the game is fucked up. Make your exit. I try to tell niggas, you know, what I've been through or whatever. Because I want to see us win. I ain't no hater type of person. So I answer that phone for any and everybody. And anybody will tell you, I ain't no hater.
No, not at all.
Man, I'm gonna say this. Let me look at the camera. I asked about you. Your
Right.
track record is impeccable.
Appreciate it.
Facts.
I'm talking about it's fucking impeccable.
Facts.
You know, not like I was trying to say, you know, is something wrong with the dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta check on it.
Just like, you know, hey,
You gotta
man,
run your car fast.
Talk to Rico, whoop, Dre partner, whoop. Like 3 guys. Impeccable.
Appreciate it. I try to keep it that way.
You got to. Your name all you got.
Only one that says anything wrong. He didn't say nothing wrong. He just say y'all done been mistaken for each other. Shout out to Rico. What's up?
Shout out to
Shout out to Rico.
man.
So y'all been mistaken for each other. At times.
Like
and
a
that's
motherfucker.
another good dude too. Even
Yeah.
with the music, I can call him. And Rico been 1,000 fool.
Since day one.
Always
Since
been
day
on
one.
that
Rico,
way,
man.
man.
He
Yeah.
always been that
Always.
way, dog.
Rico, we gotta get you on the show too, bro.
Yeah, he a good dude, fool. And I try to surround. I keep in touch with them kind of people. You know what I'm saying?
should.
And even when Dre was locked up, he always mentioned you. So I didn't even have to question what kind of guy you was. I know, hey, my boy Cole, he 100. So you know what? That's my boy Cole. He 100. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Let me tell
And
you
then,
this.
but hold on.
Go
But
ahead.
that's crazy. Like all these people we knew and didn't know each other.
That is crazy.
But yeah,
Like,
you know,
we know all the same people.
all the same people.
It's
That
in the same
shit is
circle.
so crazy.
All the same
Yeah.
people.
Like,
And when me and him met, it was kind of like me and you met. It's like he reminded me of you. So I was missing you, but I had him.
Right.
And it was perfect. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And it's about 4 or 5 dudes. Dre was like, and when he stamped him, hey man, it's my boy. I was locked up with him. You know, J-Ron.
Right. Shout out to J-Ron.
old
Big
dude.
Will.
What's
Yeah.
the old dude?
Will, yeah.
Him and it's who
It's a couple of them.
It's a couple
It's a
of
couple
them.
of
And you stamped them. And you like, hey, them my boys. They coming out before me. If you see them, cool. And when I went to Dallas before you came on, J-Ron, hey, I'm Dre partner. All right, cool. You good. I don't have to question you because I don't fuck with new niggas and anybody will tell you that.
Facts.
They might say, man, Rico act funny, but I don't like being around niggas that I don't know nothing about and they got some shit on them and I fuck around and get my little ass shot on accident or jumped up. So that's why I tend to fuck with my crew. But when Dre say, hey, he's solid, I trust my brothers. You know what I'm saying? So Cole, whoever, you know what I'm saying? Hey, he's solid. I fuck with him. I got no choice. You know what I'm saying?
let me tell you, man. We was locked up, man. Y'all, hey. Shout out to the whole Boss Life crew. Y'all did a good job of supporting the man.
They
The man,
definitely did,
hey,
man.
the man shined up in here, man. Hey, man, the man was shining in there, man. The man was living like he was in the free world.
Where was y'all locked up at together?
In Beaumont, we was at the camp together.
He saw it.
Y'all shine.
Yeah, we was at the camp together, man. He
Yeah.
yeah.
Y'all
Yeah,
shine.
I ain't gonna. Yeah,
Nah,
hey,
y'all
Dre
shine.
was fucking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dre,
Y'all
you did some
shine.
good fucking around at that camp,
He
man.
did.
I had some good homies on the outside.
Man, you know, when Dre left us, bro, it was like, damn, we was really sick behind Dre being gone, fool. Cause like the feds come through and swept our little team up out the way, bro.
Yep.
First it was Jimbo.
Yeah, Jimbo went first.
Jimbo left. You know what I'm saying? They picked him up. Okay, cool. That's one. All right. Then Dre left. Like, damn, that put a dent because this is every day. 10 months? No, right after, months later, Corn left. We're like, oh, shit, they knocking on our motherfucking door. They're like, God damn, what the fuck going on?
Shout out to Corn, man. What's up,
Shout out
Corn?
to Corn. Corn left. Like, damn, okay. Then our other big homie, Red, caught a stroke. Stayed in a coma for 30 days. Like, damn, that's another one. Then Shy left. I was like, what the fuck? This shit is getting crazy, bro. Hey.
Was you ever thinking, I ain't did shit, but they coming to me?
I was just like, man, you know what? Hey, man, I got to make this work. I got to make whatever I'm doing work for if they come home, if I can put them in it or, you know what I'm saying, or whatever we doing, you know what I'm saying? So for myself especially, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I had to make the shit work. I had to do what I had to do. So, but yeah, by Dre being gone, man, you know, that kind of fucked us up. Like I tell him, I called him when he was home. I called him one day. I said, hey, what's up, fool? He say, what's up? I say nothing. I'm just happy I can call you. You ain't got to call me. it was so long I couldn't call him. You know what I'm saying?
It's a hell of a feeling,
right?
Man, and he fucked me up that day too. Like, what's up, fool? He said, man, I'm just happy I can call you.
I'm just happy I can call you. It's a long time
to call you at the camp.
Right. We talk though.
we talk, and that's the same thing for the rest of them. Corn, Shot, Jimbo, these are dudes, you know, I'm close to that prison shit affect, you know what I'm saying? Cause I be hard on them snitches, man. He be like, hey bro, don't worry about them niggas, let them let go. But I'm like, bro, that shit affected me. You know what I'm saying? That shit affected our team, bro. Losing you like that shit affects your kids. I see when I have to show up with school clothes for your kids and you can't be there for my partners. So I see how that affects them. You know what I'm saying? Your son having his first fight, you not there. And you a nigga who like to fight. So that shit just really runs me hot. Like, bro, you took...
But I was happy to have you, though, bro, because I remember, you know, talking to my kid's mother. Like, man, Troy can't do da-da-da without even asking, though. Right. That's when it's love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you was just doing shit just because you know that's what I would do. Right. And that's what...
I was missing that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And, like, so I feel that, like, man, I'm excited and ecstatic to hear what he just said. Yeah. Because I know if the roles would have been reversed, I would have been that dude.
Without question.
So for me not to get it, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, whoa. And it made me really back up off a lot of people. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like I did a lot of shit from my heart.
Right.
So it's not like I did it in expectations for you to do something for me if something.
Right.
Nah, I did this from my heart, you know, straight out of love. But damn.
But somebody's supposed to return that favor.
Like, damn.
Because even if they can't give you $1,000, send Cole $25, bro. Get his man a visit. Give his kids something, you know what I'm saying? Take them to the carnival. I wasn't as big as picking your kids up and shit because I wasn't a good babysitter. Because I was looking around, had them around weed and all kind of shit. But hey, get them the Christmas present. Tell them it's from daddy. I don't give a fuck. Hey, okay. Hey, fellas, look. Christmas time, I need 100 apiece from you niggas, man.
Real. Check this out. This real, man.
100
this
apiece.
What real. This real. This representing real right here.
You know what I'm saying?
For you niggas that's got it fucked up, this real.
Yeah, you know
that's real, man.
Because any one of us could have been in that position.
Yep.
And people don't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't saying I was doing what he was doing, but I could have been any fucking thing and been locked up and needed somebody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When you're in that place, bro,
ain't nobody.
You ain't got nobody. So I feel for niggas. That's why when they go to jail, they call my phone, Rico. But I got limits. Like, hey, bro, I send you 50 this month. But you know what I'm saying? But you know, I know anything here.
Like I got my first selling, man, changed my whole outlook on everybody. He did 19 years. When I got there with him, he was on his 19th year. No, he was 18, 9 or some shit. That nigga been gone a long time. No. And he used to talk shit. Man, I don't know why this girl sent me this $10. He say, but you know, shit. She said it's a phone call. She didn't got married. She sent him $10 a month the whole time he was gone, because she say that's all she could do. But every year she got her income tax check, she sent him $500. The whole time.
That's real.
I couldn't let nobody make it from that point.
Yeah, right.
You ain't owe me shit, but goddamn, this girl sending $10 a month and $500 every time. She say, because I appreciate what you did for me when you were here, and I'm not gonna forget. Got married and everything. Had kids, told her husband, hey, this dude was good to me.
Right.
So I can't, it's nothing there. I'm not going to go see him and disrespect you.
Right.
But this is what I'm going to do.
I owe that to him.
So I got a question, though. So if you was the dude and your girl was giving $10 and $500 to her, how you feel about that? That's happening?
I think, no, well, you saying hell no now.
Is that happening?
If me being there now, I could probably deal with that.
Okay.
But had I not been in that situation before, hell no, bitch, now we ain't finna do
But
that.
if she explained
You need
it
to be there.
in the
That's real,
beginning,
though.
if she explained it in the beginning when y'all first met, hey, I'm gonna get this nigga $10 a month no matter what.
She gave me at least $10.
At least $10.
Sometimes she do 25, 30. But she said at least this is a phone call and it ain't for call me.
And that
Whoever you
meant
call.
a lot. That phone call was
Whoever
over
you choose to
$3.15
call.
a piece.
Yeah.
And you know, it was times he said, that was the only $10 I got.
Right.
That was the only way I could make a phone call.
Right.
I'm like, God damn.
That's real.
Put 5 on the core links, 5 on the phone.
and you
You know, Core Links didn't come out until 11.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So, you know what I'm saying? You
He
got to
came
think
right before
about
I
it.
got there. You're right. You're
Shit,
sure right.
When he was leaving, that's when Core Links came.
Yep, it came right. Corley's MP3 players came right before I got
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that shit, you know, I gotta say anybody can. That's why I try to. Did you get any of the pictures?
Did you see
We
some of my
sent-
pictures?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You was
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
around.
I
Yeah,
tried
you
to. I tried to stay on. I try to send everybody pictures though. Everybody's. You know what I'm saying. Also too.
Man, send y'all partner some pictures,
Send
man.
them-
That shit mean a
Man,
whole lot.
it mean a
Send
lot,
them
dog.
pictures, man.
But you know how you know it was a rare occasion because people would be so excited, like, damn, them niggas sent y'all them pictures like that, and they kept having like people started looking forward to the
Right.
Boss Life Ball pictures. They was like,
Right.
man, they had that party. Where them pictures at?
And see, I got some homies doing life, so
Right.
I send them pictures too, and they been gone since '94. So they seen like, who the fuck is them gals in that picture? Who the hell? And by them, they really don't have nobody. Y'all,
Right.
this dude been gone since '94. They don't have nobody sending them pictures like that. So I'm sending them pictures, and also it's good marketing. By me starting Boss Life, I'm sending pictures. I got partners in there that is fighting for Boss Life that never wore a Boss Life shirt, but they got something to represent. So everybody when they talk about you in the penitentiary, bro, they talking about you everywhere. Cause niggas in the pen find out
everything.
about shit. Y'all know everything.
Everything.
We know
Because
everything.
you know, it's like me and Dre being there not knowing each other. But we know all the same people.
Yep.
So if something happened with somebody and Dre say, well, such and such happened with this person, and I know him, hell, you might be done told him right then on the phone, and we talking about it. I didn't found shit out like that and no shit before niggas out here know it.
So that's why I always try to spread them pictures and let everybody see what's going on. You know, give niggas some motivation. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that Boss Life Ball, man, that was black excellence. You know what I'm saying?
So let's
Oh,
get
y'all
to
fucked
that.
around on that.
Let's get to that.
That first Boss Life Ball, baby went to it. My wife went to it.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if that was the first one.
I think it was 17. She said she went to. Well, Jay was there, right? It was 17.
Yeah, Jay was there.
Yeah,
Tell me,
17.
y'all had Tell Me for Tita there. I think was he
17,
at that
18.
one?
That was 18.
No, it was 18.
Jay
It was
came
18.
in 2 of them. So the Boss Life Ball started in 2013.
Niggas waited till I left to start the ball.
As soon as he left, we started. So
This nigga out of here. Let's
This
go.
nigga, let's get it on. Nigga wasn't missing me that much.
Let's
was
get
he?
his ghetto ass
Let's
up out
get
of
his
here.
ghetto ass up out of here.
But this was before Boss Life, I think, was even started. It was my birthday, and I would have a party at the club every year. And Shy was like, "What you doing this year?" I was like, "Man, I want to have a party. I want to do something different, bro. Let's wear suits." Shy already a dress up, custom suit type of nigga. So
Shot time.
he was ready. So he was like,
Shot clean. Shot
he
clean
clean.
motherfucker.
I got a nice wardrobe.
Yeah, he
I
clean
be
motherfucker.
fucking
So he
around.
was like, "Rico, let's do it. Tell me what you need. Give you my part." So I told him, Corey, I went and got the Mr. Peoples. It's James Harden restaurant now. I rented that room out. Me, him, and Corey, we put down, I think we might have spent like 12, 15 grand. And we rented that place. We had a dinner in the beginning. We had a private invite. I invited 200 people. And I put a list out there, and you had to put your Instagram name. And Dave Anderson was helping me. And you put your Instagram name, and when we went through and picked the people that we wanted to come. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all really looking at everybody's Instagram page. Oh, she bad, she bad, she
Pretty
bad.
much.
I know.
Yeah. Your ratio had to be
I
right.
know the rules.
And
Without even being, I knew what the rule was.
we had 150 of us and 100 people that we didn't know, girls and dudes. Oh, they good enough. Come on in. Ratio was right. And then when you do that, you don't have a problem. You don't have niggas that ain't supposed to be in there fighting and shit.
Yeah,
so
right,
we
facts.
had the dinner. You walk across the room. You had a party. We had a live band. We had a drummer. We had the music. Everybody had on suits. Motherfuckers went to the mall. They went to the cheapest suit store in there. You know what I'm saying? Got $99 suit. Boston Joy say he had never wore a suit. Fatty T had on a suit.
I seen
It
the
was
pictures.
straight hood niggas in there, bro. Gangsters that never wear suits and leave the hood in suits at that party.
It was a good look.
Next year, we said, all right, cool. We're gonna flip it. I went to Hobby. I rented the airport hangar. We rented it was like a private hangar party.
What is that?
This is a Hobby. It's somewhere off of Broadway. So it's the
Right, I know.
the museum. So we rented that. They got like 4 old planes in there. We decorated that
You never saw
motherfucker.
those pictures? I had those pictures.
I ain't see those.
So
I don't remember that.
we decorated that motherfucker out. Party started. We come to that motherfucker in a helicopter. We dropped down in the
Hold on.
helicopter.
How y'all came to the party? Y'all got to check this shit out. How y'all came
we
to the
came
party?
to the party in the helicopter.
Work.
We drove downtown to a spot. He picked us up. We got in the helicopter. Me, Slim, Corey, Shy, and Milton.
Yep.
We jumped in the helicopter. We got suits on. So everybody in the party waiting on us. We tell everybody we gonna be there. We come up an hour later. They like, all right, y'all, the birthday boy and the Boss Life crew is coming in. They open the thing up. We drop down that motherfucker in the helicopter.
Damn, I hate you telling everybody this. Because I'm still there. I'm going to do that shit. I got to do that.
So we get off the helicopter. They got the waitresses come with the sparkles, bring us Ace of Spades as we walk off the
That was a
helicopter.
good look. It was a good look.
We come in the party. They dropped Shy had a perfect song he wanted to drop, some fabulous song, and they dropped that, and we come in that motherfucker and we party.
Woo!
That's a bad
Hey,
motherfucker,
Travis,
man.
we might have to edit that shit out. I don't know if I can let everybody hear this.
Yeah.
I need that shit to look like my idea.
Yeah.
And make sure I don't invite nobody outside of
Yeah.
these niggas that don't know what
Right.
happened already.
Man, make it
They got it
happen.
on camera though.
We-
It's on
yeah,
YouTube
hey,
somewhere.
But
Shit.
man, and
It's
even,
on YouTube?
It's on
yeah,
YouTube.
and you
I'm
know,
going to have to check that out. What is under?
It's one. It was Boss Life. It's on.
it's
I'll
on
find it.
inthemix.com too, because he was there.
The video on
he
YouTube.
viewed it.
Slim shot a video of that.
He did. Slim
shot
did
it-
shoot
they
a
did a song,
video. Yeah, and we was on one. And even going, it's a thing Corey would do every year. The first year we had ice sculptures. And Corey, I don't know what the fuck, we had a picture, and every year he gets an ice sculpture with all of our bodies in that motherfucker. And this fool, he goes ice sculpture crazy every fucking year. Big Boss Life.
Shout out to
symbol.
CC, man.
And he a real party dude. He put planning into it. So after the hangar,
He real detailed with
yeah,
it too.
the next year we was like, hey, we're gonna do it's Boss Life Ball. It's not your birthday no more. We're gonna do Boss Life Ball. We're gonna hand out awards. It's gonna be an award show to entrepreneurs in the city that we see grinding, and we're gonna give them something to look forward to. We're gonna present our stage to them. So the year after that, we went to Petroleum Club. They only let white people in that motherfucker. I said it wasn't no black people having that. It was wedding events. We had that motherfucker free liquor, free lobster, free shrimp, the size of a 65-inch TV. Boom, that was dope. We had that. We had a comedy show in the beginning. We had a violinist come through and play music, and you know what I'm saying. We just kept upgrading. And the next year, we got real funky. That's when Jay came. We had we went to it's a spot downtown. I forgot the
That
name.
wasn't a Corinthian, was it?
It was a Corinthian.
Okay.
We
See, I had them pictures. I know.
we had that motherfucker jumping. I'm talking about that one was cracking. Cool. Free shrimp, lamb chops, all that shit.
I heard about that
Yeah,
one.
that
I ain't
one-
know about that's when I first heard about
Right.
it.
That one that was popping. Next year we did when just so happened the Astros won the World Series. We have the Boss Life Ball at the Astros Stadium in their room. Floyd Mayweather, Lisa Ray, James Prince, Tillman Fertitta, Damon John from Fubu, everybody in that motherfucker. I don't know how, but just out of nowhere, that motherfucker just got stupid. We was looking for 600 people. I think it was like 1,800 people showed up in that motherfucker. Those folks was looking at us like, what the fuck y'all saying 600? So that motherfucker was stupid.
Can't
dog.
let these niggas have anything.
Yeah.
Floyd got on that motherfucking Instagram and said, I'm jumping on the private
It's
time. I'm on my way to Houston for the Boss Life Ball.
When he said that,
When I saw it, I was like, oh, shit.
that fucking event Bryce started ding, ding, ding. And that's a good and bad because Floyd Mayweather shouldn't have to announce that he coming to your city, to your people that represent your city, for you motherfuckers to come. What the fuck are y'all?
Yeah.
What the fuck are y'all coming just to see this rich ass nigga for?
Right.
Yeah, come fuck with some niggas from your city that's trying to get rich and put your city on, you know. But that's a whole nother story. But you know,
That is a whole nother story. We
That,
gonna
that
get
is
there.
a whole nother story. But you know, that was a beautiful thing, and you know, we stopped, and then you know, COVID hit. Well, I turned 40, so I didn't want to have a party planning and shit. So I was like, man, fuck it. We went to Turks for my 40th birthday. We had a big ass mansion, butler made, yachts. I wanted to chill that year. That was my 40th, and then after that, COVID hit. So, but we'll try to bring it back next year though. But you know.
We done ran down a hell of a boss life right here.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
man, everybody ain't living a boss life.
Yeah.
Y'all better boss the fuck up.
Yeah, so man, basically, you know, Boss Life, man, what we like to do too, like you say, we for the people. We
For
like
the people.
We for the people.
We
bro.
from the people, though.
Yeah, we are. So we like to put people on. That was our thing of giving entrepreneurs something. You know what I'm saying? Because we had certain people that was grinding out of the trunk of their car on stage with Tillman Fertitta. You know what I'm saying?
That's big. That's big shit.
big. You got a motherfucker who just started a business and they doing good. And really a lot of entrepreneurs and people just don't get a pat on the back for what we do.
Right.
We don't get nobody to say, hey, you doing a good fucking job. You know what I'm saying? We might be making money, but that acknowledgement goes a long way in itself. So we bringing these motherfuckers on stage and they up here with Tillman Fertitta, Floyd Mayweather in the crowd, James Prince watching, Damon John, Shark Tank is in there. You know what I'm saying? He on stage and he talk, and you up there with them. So you know what I'm saying? That's all, you know, we wanted to do and just enlighten people. You know what I'm saying? Let them know, hey man, you know,
did a good fucking job. That's all I was hearing, man.
Hey,
That boss like ball.
y'all,
That
man.
boss
Y'all
like
did
ball.
a hell of a job.
Great fucking job.
I know Baby went and she was like, okay. Matter of fact, I think y'all fucked my wife up because that was the start of this motherfucker wanting to be a party planner. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa.
She throw some bad motherfuckers.
Whoa.
Yeah, she got it. She got the niche for it.
She like, yeah, I could do that. I seen what they did there. I probably did this. And all I kept hearing is, damn, you gonna spend more money than them niggas spending.
Man,
it's a few of them niggas doing it. I had to tell her, baby, you know it's a few of them niggas pitching in on this shit, right?
Right.
It says us right here, right?
And the Bosslife Ball was supposed to be for our foundation. You know, so we would raise money.
Bosslife Foundation.
Bosslife Foundation. But you know, man, and I'm just put it out there, man. Our people, they felt like if they paid $150 for a ticket, I ain't donating shit to the foundation. So we already spent $150,000 on the ball. Right. So all the ticket sales and sponsors, we breaking even. Now at the end of the day, we ain't got shit for them little kids. So they not donating. So now we coming back out of our pocket. But like I say, we're gonna do it again, and I ain't salty about it.
The intent was there though.
It takes a different mentality too, though, Rico, because you got to think about at what point have our people spent $150 for a ticket.
Right.
So in our mind, nigga, shit, that's good.
Right.
I
That's
used to
everything.
think like that. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
All inclusive.
I had to really learn. You know, like I remember, you know, Jay had an event where he was doing these auctions every year. And I bought a basketball, the Mavericks basketball. When did the Mavericks win the championship? In 07? No, they won the first time they won. Was it like 07?
No, they won in 2011 the first time.
No, I'm telling you.
You want to put your money where your mouth at?
Yes, I do, because I remember very well. I'm
know
positive.
who you
I bought
fucking
the back. Travis, can you look this shit up? Hold on. That's the good part about these.
They only got one in team history, 2011 against the Miami Heat.
They got two.
They got one.
They won in 06 or 07. I bought the basketball.
What are we betting? Hold up, Travis. What we betting?
We got $100. You want to put it on the
Bet.
table right
Let's
now?
go.
Shit, put $100 on the table.
Dallas Mavericks?
Shit. Dallas Mavericks have 2 championships.
These niggas started a gambling session in the party.
Put $100 on the table. Shit. Travis, what's the thing?
2011. Thank you.
Huh? Hold on.
That's over with.
Hold up.
They win in 06 and lost to the Heat. D
No,
Wade was MVP.
they won. Put that money back. This nigga.
$100. I ain't got to look at that.
Hey Siri.
Wait.
I ain't got to look.
2006. Again, let me see.
02 was the Lakers.
2005, 2006.
The Spurs. 2006 was
Hey Siri.
the 2006
How many
was the Miami
championships
Heat.
do the
That money
Dallas
in my
Mavericks
pocket.
have?
One. What is taking y'all so long?
Wikipedia.org. In their history, the Mavericks have won one NBA championship,
2011.
division titles, and 2 conference championships.
Easy money. I'm gonna give it back though, cause you
I
know
bought the fucking ball.
They gonna give you
I'm gonna
money
give you your
back.
$100 back. You my boy, man. I don't want to do you like that, man.
I bought the fucking
I don't want to do
ball.
you like that, man. Take your
I
money back,
bought
man.
the ball. I'm telling you.
This man
Go buy you
donated to
another one,
charity
man.
and they fluke
Yeah.
my boy. God damn.
Maybe it wasn't the Dallas Mavericks.
They know they made it to the finals, but they didn't win.
I could have swore I bought the fucking ball and it was signed by everybody on the team.
You know how I know this? Because me and Slim, he ended up going to the game. I was like, I'm not fucking around. Him and Shy went to the game 6. I was like, I ain't coming out to the game, so the Mavericks gonna win that shit. And
I
they fucking
fucking went.
You went, yeah. Y'all had a picture with the fucking trophy.
We sure did.
Yeah, and I didn't go because I was sick. That's how I remember that. Keep your money. You my boy,
went.
man.
I ain't even
Fucks with
remember.
Take my goddamn
I fucks
money
with you,
back
man.
then.
Keep your
Shit.
money, man. I fucks with you, man.
You just let me. I could have swore I was. I bought the ball at a charity event.
Cole, when it comes to sports, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. See how money, you know what I'm saying? My boy,
You
though,
didn't
man.
knock the eye at me. Now I'm trying to think like, what ball did I buy?
It could have been the 06 finals team, but they didn't win it. The Miami Heat won that year. They won in 2011.
Miami Heat, you right.
Yeah.
I sold that ball. I think I bought the ball. The reason I bought the
I mean, it was a good ball to have. They had a good
is
team. They had the best
because
record in the
I
NBA.
bought the ball. I think I bought that fucking ball for like $800-900.
Yeah.
But I think
Well, you
I
got
sold
100 back.
I definitely sold it on eBay for like $2,500.
But it was a
$3,000.
charity ball.
Yeah, it was a charity ball. So that was my first time, and I remember, that was my first time being at like an auction thing, Cause I'm like, why this nigga? Don't you see I'm trying to buy the ball? This nigga started talking about more money.
Yeah.
Look, I can't remember the little auctioneer motherfucker he had there, but he kept saying, I got 600 over here. And I'm like, okay, I'm trying to buy the ball. I got 700 over. I'm getting mad with the people in here because I'm like, I want the goddamn ball. Why y'all bidding on it? We supposed to be keeping this 100. If you want some shit,
Running that motherfucking price up.
I ain't get it. That show you how fucked up I was.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm kind of feeling some type of way about it. That's why I'm really bothered about this. I swear to God, I'm bothered about it.
That's your one pass though, by the way. You got to trust the document. That's just one pass. I'm not giving them on no sports.
I'm fucked up about this.
I know. And he over there looking like, no, I'm the Wikipedia.
I'm fucked up about it.
Yeah, they only won 2 games out of.
I don't know what you still looking for. I know.
Who did they play in like 05, 06, 07?
What you mean?
They went to the championship then,
in
right?
06 against Miami. D Wade got his first one against them.
I was there.
I bought them niggas ball. Y'all lost in and y'all done lost me. I goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Dre. Dre gave it back, man. You know what I'm saying? God
My
damn.
boy. You know, 07 Dallas had a good team. They had the best ranking baby. They lost in the first round to Golden State, I think. The We Believe team, I believe.
I don't even feel right. If I lose, I lose. Fuck it. Yeah, man. Give me some boss life shit.
You don't want
man.
nigga to give you
God
nothing up.
damn, man.
Yeah, go get about. We gotta get you some boss
Man,
like
that's
shit too.
fucking crazy.
We got to get us some.
You know how you know you right about some shit? You done fuck me. You done really fuck my whole energy up. Like, I know I'm right about what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know what to say now. Like, nigga, I said that shit confident.
You damn and put your money where your mouth was
Did
at.
I?
What's
Oh, he
up?
threw it
Because I
up
knew
there.
goddamn well you
Like,
was wrong.
Yeah, he threw
Hold
it
on,
up
let's
there.
get back to the show, man. Goddamn.
Yeah. Boy, fucked up over there about
So
that.
where we at now, man? We done went through the boss life ball. We done talked about the
You had
real
me
estate.
losing
We done
my
talked
goddamn
about.
money on some shit.
You gotta get
that
over
I
this one.
was
This one
right
over
on.
with. It's over with.
It's over with. Let's keep it pushing,
Go
man.
get your butt steamed with this.
Oh man.
Boy, this nigga here shoot slugs all day.
Me and you.
Oh my God, you man.
Nah, don't do
I be
that.
letting you make it.
What I do?
I be letting you make. You know what I do like about y'all crew? I just just being around y'all a little bit. Y'all rough on each other.
Yeah.
A nigga gotta have some thick skin fucking
Yeah.
with you niggas.
Man,
You do.
we
you
rough.
can't be soft.
And
You
then
do.
at the same time, 2 seconds later, we'll turn around and be talking like we cool in the motherfucker.
Then a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And we will go in on each other though.
We'll go in.
We'll ride in the same car just to rank on each other.
We do that. That's why.
Just to ride. If we all together,
Right.
or we get in one car.
We have.
Hey, so what Dre got going right now, Rico?
What you mean? what kind of question is that?
Well, man, I would say, man, I am proud of my boy, man. Hey, I don't know about the slime ball shit he got going on. I don't know. I don't be out no more, so I don't know what slime ball Drizzy doing. But I'm proud of my boy. You know what I'm saying? Drake. You know, even talking on the phone to Drake being locked up. He matured a whole lot. You know
Appreciate
what I'm saying?
that, man.
So just his conversation, the type of shit he on, and it's crazy because we all kind of grew and matured at the same time. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? You know, by seeing him come home doing what he do. I'm just proud of him, you know what I'm saying? I mean, even you too, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man.
You was incarcerated too. So, you know,
Facts.
by you coming home, I'm seeing what you got. You got a whole
Yeah.
all the shit you got, and just even you know what I'm
Right.
saying, talking to you, you know what I'm saying, you're an educated brother, you know what I'm saying, you know, you got your shit together. I'm proud of both of y'all. I'm proud of everybody
Thank you,
doing
man.
something, you know what I'm
Man,
saying?
the goal is to open up other doors for the people. I mean, I think, that's what, been a passion of mine. That's a passion of mine now. I want to see everybody win.
I do
Like,
too,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
You know what's my goal, Dre? I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
This is my lifetime goal. Can I make 100 black millionaires? Me doing it is
Right.
second nature.
Right.
Can I duplicate that 100 times?
Right.
That would be my deathbed goal. That's my deathbed goal
That's facts.
because I enjoy helping other people win.
Yeah, me too. And,
I get off on
that's
that
why
shit,
I
man.
never understood when, you see turmoil in people like how you don't get along with a motherfucker that's for your best interest. I smile huge when I see one of my friends that comes to anybody for that matter. Yeah, right. Like, you know what I'm saying? When he had his first kid, it was like, man, I was like, I started all over again because I was happy for him. Like, you know what I'm saying? When he was, any comes to get, I'm happy for, genuinely, like, what keep
I
pushing.
see that in you. I mean, like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
you 1,000 on that.
You know what I'm saying? Knock them doors down because, that's just another example I have. Like, you know what I'm saying? Of somebody else that look like me that's doing something that I could be potentially doing.
That's what made
So,
me
you know what
fuck
I'm
with Dre Rico because it was like you got a bunch of you call them slime ball Dre, slime ball Drizzy. It's a bunch of slime ball motherfuckers in this joint, and you just like man, like I know I'm not gonna talk to 98% of you niggas ever again.
Facts.
I don't. hey Cole, let me get your number. Why? We're not gonna talk.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like we're not gonna talk ever again.
I remember when
I
I
have to
posted
talk to y'all right now.
the first picture that we was doing the podcast. It was so many dudes we were locked up. We're like, oh shit, I know that motherfucker good. You and him hooked up. I know that motherfucker good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because they remember you and they remember me, like how we used to fuck around, like, and just the energy that we had, like, was always on some
I'm
positive
on
shit.
Instagram right now. It's Relentless
Yeah,
A.
my boy
Cole,
on
man.
Instagram.
I'm on
man.
Instagram. I'm on Instagram today.
Gotta follow my boy. Man. He
Relentless,
just got
Relentless
one,
A.
man.
Cole, man.
We're gonna have to
I
shout
got no
you out.
followers, no posts, and I got another 0. What's the other one?
I don't know.
It's 3 zeros in there. Following,
Followers,
posts.
following.
And following.
Oh, and following. That shit, I ain't even following nobody, so I gotta go.
He just getting started. We're gonna get him on now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get on that. I'm guarantee with the shit that you know, I guarantee you gonna be oh shit. I don't even like coming from where we come from, our era. It's hard to take that phone and look at it and talk, and then all right. That was hard as fuck for me, but after I seen what it could do for my business, I picked that motherfucker up in a minute. Now, hey,
Yeah, I gotta go to work.
You
on
gotta
it.
go
You
to
gotta
work,
follow
bro.
people
I
like
gotta
Rico
go to
too.
work.
Because what you specialize in, you know what I'm saying, it's so many people, our people that need that, man. You know, talking to you the other day, you know everything about credit, you know everything about loans, you know financial literacy, you know everything, bro. And it's so many of our people need that, you know what I'm saying?
That don't know it.
That don't know it, you know what I'm saying?
I
And
taught that class when we was locked up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, Rico, this shit, it was crazy. You really don't know how many niggas can't read. And then you really don't know how many niggas can't like. And I'm not saying that in a derogatory manner.
No,
I had
not at
niggas
all. It's
come to me
facts.
like, hey man, Cole, I can't read, or and I'm telling them about I'm thinking I'm teaching financial literacy, and these niggas like, man, I ain't never had no checking account, nigga. I ain't never bought no car. I ain't never bought no house. And I'm like, huh? I ain't never had no credit card. And I'm like, nigga, you 40? You never had a credit card? No, nigga. I pay cash. So I put that shit. I'm like,
Hey man, I was that same motherfucker.
Damn,
I had a rush card one time, and he used to clown the fuck out of me about that rush card. It wasn't even a rush card.
But we didn't know no
didn't know
better
shit
back
about
then.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody didn't teach us. My parents told me credit, you know what I'm saying? But I don't just, you know, it was hard to trust folks. And I always felt like if I can't afford it, I don't have the money in my pocket, I don't need to buy it. But that ain't how it worked.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it worked. Because we was building these houses and we would go talk to people, you know what I'm saying? And we be like, yeah, we built these houses over here. And they was like, okay, what bank you using? We like, oh no, we all cash. And they look at us like, ha ha, you dummy.
why would you use your cash
Why
when
would
you can get 3 to 4% loan right here?
Exactly, bro.
Shit, that's much better to get this goddamn money from the
Man.
I've been with the bank since 98. That's when I really got it.
And we just now figuring it out.
We just figured it out, but you know, we didn't know. It's hard. Also, it's hard. You know, our people, we don't trust banks because they're gonna say, "Hey, let me see
don't
this,
trust
this,
shit,
this,
bro.
and this."
We don't
and
trust
first
nothing.
thing we thinking, "Oh shit, them all gonna take me to jail." So we don't.
I'll
fuck
tell you a
with
funny
that.
story. I got to tell y'all this shit. So I had a plug at one time at this bank, right? So I was getting all my guys.
Hold on, what's a
like,
bank plug?
Man, I had a bank plug where shit. I had the motherfucker in there gonna give me 100 to 500 grand line of credit, long as I had everything straight. So obviously I fixed credit, so that was simple. So I made sure my guys' credit was straight. I made sure they had all their financials together. So when they go in, you know, they getting 100 to 500. So one of my guys, I'm at True Lux, and he like, hey man, he getting 250. He like, hey man, it's some people in the parking lot in the van. I'm like, what the fuck that's got to do with anything? He talking about, I think they waiting on me to go in there. I say, for what? Now I was charging them 10%. So I'm getting 25 grand. So he like, can you come over here? I said, man, if I come over there, I'm finna charge you another $50,000. I'm telling you right now. If I come from over here with this bitch I'm with right now to come over there, it's gonna cost you 50 grand. So I went over there, told him, hey, transfer this from this account to this account. He like, man, you gonna do me like that? I said, I just told you if I go over there, I'm gonna do it. I ain't hit him that hard. I ended up charging him another 10 grand. But he was so scared to go sign the papers because he was like, I can't believe people get no money away like this.
For real. And that's
I say, man, these people, I just knew I was going to jail the whole time. I'm like, shit, I told you, nigga, that's what I've been doing.
man, that's what these people been doing, and that's, you know, that's big in our community. We don't know that, so that's why I'm looking. And I talked to Dre about it. It's just me putting it in motion. In April, I'm looking to do a class on that. You know, like some financial literacy and even how to start your business. What's the difference between DBA, LLC, how to establish business credit, how to get a loan, and how to run a business. Because, like I say, I got homies in the hood. They got money, but they don't know how to run a business. They don't don't know how to
They
get
have no
shit
financial
going.
sense.
They have no sense. All they know is I buy this for 24 and I sell 9s and I make 32, or I bust this pound down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's all they know, and they think it's nothing else they can do, which that ain't true, bro. If you can sell dope, you can do any fucking thing.
That's damn right.
That's a dangerous job. You got to know a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of shit come with that job.
If you're a good drug dealer, you can be good at anything else.
You can be
because first of all, most people are not successful drug dealers.
Nope.
Right?
That's what a lot of people don't get. So you know what I'm saying? Like, if you are a success at that means, for one, you understand how to market product.
Yes.
You understand how to market to people.
Yes.
You understand how to continue to be disciplined with your finances so you can re-up, which means you can control your expenses.
Right.
You know, you understand who your customer base is. If you wholesaling, you understand your wholesale customers as well as your street customers if you had to go on the streets. You understand logistics on how to move things.
Right.
Everything in the dope game is in a regular business.
Bro, I take that the same way, and I'll be explaining that to our little website dude. He be like, hey, Rico, you know what I'm saying? Why you selling these shirts and these jackets so cheap? I'm like, because these motherfuckers been here for 45 days. Fuck them motherfuckers. Drop the price on them motherfuckers. Give it to a motherfucker.
Money got to turn.
Money got to turn, bro.
Money ain't turning. You got a problem.
It ain't turning. You got to get it the fuck up out of here, bro. Get that shit gone. Let's buy new shit. But it's dope. Like this jacket, we sold a lot of them. We had some left over. Hey, give it to him for this. No, it's work. I don't give a fuck. Get that shit out of
You
here,
gotta
bro.
follow my boy on IG, bro.
Man,
I got to.
Steals and deals. They go.
That's what, when I was in the car business, if you buying a car, I tell anybody this, if you buying a car, if you want to know if you got marginal credit and you buying a car and you saying, okay, I just need a ride, go ask them, what cars have y'all had on this lot for 90 days or more? That is the car they're willing to cut and make sure whatever approval they get you, they're going to help you. Right. So now they might get a bullshit approval at 80%, but they putting 20% in there. You might not need no money now because we need to move this car to make our money turn so we can go back to the goddamn auction to get something.
They doing independents like that in the Benz or anything like that? Because I need
they
some.
do that shit on anything.
I need to pull up. You
got to realize, every month a car sit, it's getting hit.
With a tax.
That motherfucker, fuck tax, nigga. It's the value is going down. It's a depreciating asset. So why would I keep a car for 5 or 6 months?
That's why
I might have bought this car at 20 grand, but now shit 3 months later, this car is worth running through the auction at 18.5.
Right.
Shit.
So I need to drop.
See, it be little shit like that. That motherfucker like,
buy this motherfucker
I was today years old when I learned
fuck
that.
it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So shit, that way at least I lost $1,500, but now I can go get a nicer car. I can look at the market and see what's selling, and I can sell that motherfucker a little bit more. I ain't gonna say his name, but one of the homies just told me, because everybody know him, but the money they getting on these fucking luxury vehicles right now is crazy. This nigga just showed me.
With the rental vehicle? Or just selling them?
I'm just saying selling them.
Okay, yeah.
Like, you know, like a Rolls Royce Cullinan. It's unheard of for you to keep a car for a year or two and get your money back out of it.
Right.
Yep.
They getting it out of them
get
motherfuckers.
more now.
They getting it more, and they getting them like out of Lambos and shit like that, these Urus trucks. This nigga showed me a truck he had for 2 years and got $40,000 more.
Got more.
I couldn't believe it. He's like, man, they go to money, right? I was so in awe. I said, show me your bank account. Show me what it's at. Man. And he like, man, you think I'm like, he showed it to me though. So I'm like, God damn.
Right now is a very different time. Cars are more, and you say that they are depreciating assets.
Yes,
but now they are more. They calling you to buy cars back now. Hey, let me get that.
Do you think that's going to continue to trend up, or you think it's going to trend back down?
No, what's happened right now is basically the problem with the chips being made by China, one. And then another thing is all of this stimulus money that's been pumped into the economy had everybody feeling like they was a boss, they was a baller. And what people don't realize about that is when this money gets sucked out, like right now it's getting sucked out. So I'll give it till maybe late this year, early 23. It's going to be a different ball game.
It's going to drop,
We're going to have somewhat of a recession, if not a full-fledged recession, because that money has been sucked out. So a lot of people, everybody thinking, I'm just going to go get me a car rental business. I'm going to do a bunch of Airbnbs. You got to be very mindful of that shit because it looks good now because there is so much expendable
Currency
capital.
Right.
You know, but shit, when it come down to it, when that money get tight, and if you look at it too, the rent is going up. So what happens along with interest rates going up as well, it stabilizes the market because if you go back to the early 2000s and you say our rates were, if you got a house in 2004, 2005, and you got a 6.5%, 7% rate that was good. If you get that same rate now, shit, who would take it? That's damn near hard money in some cases. Well, it's going to be more than if you get 7% on hard money, that's great. But it's not. So what you have to realize, though, is if you bought a $500,000 house right now at 3% rate, right, probably 3.25%, you're talking about a base payment, depending on your taxes, of about $3,200. If you buy the same $500,000 house at 7%, you're talking about a base payment of about $5,000. That's a big difference when you start to look at the interest rates and you start to calculate that over a year's time. $1,500 a month is $18,000 more a year. So when you start to look at the shit from there, we got to understand real interest rates and how they play a part. And that's one of the things we don't get. We just like that shit, we're going to buy it. Right. You know, when I was selling cars, I used to see how many people didn't give a damn about an 18% interest rate. I didn't either. Right. Because I didn't know better. But I learned, like, whoa, because I'm seeing a motherfucker get a $30,000 car, and I got one person paying, you know, $700 for this $30,000 car. Then I got this elderly white couple coming in, and they paying $400 for $475 for the same car. Same price.
Interest rate.
And then when they trade that motherfucker in, they upside down.
Way the fuck upside down.
I learned that
because
like that.
Because so much
years
of your
ago.
money is not going to the principal.
It's not going to the principal.
It's going to interest.
But even if you pay $100 extra a month to your principal, that helps.
It helps a whole lot.
Even with a house.
And what you have to do on a house that a lot of people don't do is pay by the week. If they'll let you pay by the week, because your interest accrues daily, so every time you make a payment, it stops the interest.
So on a house, would you take what you think is better, a 15-year mortgage or a 30-year mortgage?
I take a 15-year mortgage, but I will take a 30-year mortgage because I understand if I take the 30-year mortgage, let me put a plan together to pay it off in 15. Okay. Versus being put in a 15-year mortgage situation where I don't have no room. Right. And so, and it may not seem like a lot, but let's just say on an average house, we're gonna use, I think the medium house right now is about $229 or $259, whatever it is. But if I took a 15-year mortgage, it may be about $300-400 more a month than it would be on a 30-year mortgage, and that doesn't sound like a lot. But for a regular family, a regular working class family, that $300-400 can be groceries.
It's a lot, right?
So if they have it extra, that's great to pay it. If you don't, you can't. So that's the reality of it. So I would take the 30-year mortgage and try to put a plan together to see how can I play it in 12. And there are a lot of simulators that will show you, you know what I mean, how you can do it if you put it in different simulators. Right. So, you know, that's the thing on that.
Man, that's a good game.
Because you up next.
And because I tell everybody, like, I be preaching, and motherfuckers think I'm preaching. I don't give a fuck. I'm just keeping it real.
You're keeping it 100.
Save your money right now, bro. It ain't time for balling and capping. Unless you got it. You a millionaire nigga, you can do that. But us people, you $100,000 folks, $200,000, $300,000 niggas, it's finna get fucked up in the next 2-3 years, bro. So save your money. And money ain't gonna be plentiful like that. You're not gonna be flipping your work. You're not gonna be flipping your weed. Everybody fucking got weed right now. The weed man around this bitch with his tongue out right now. You gotta stay moving on something, bro. I'm doing real estate. I'm doing every fucking thing I can. I got dogs now. I got motherfucking Frenchies. I got Isabellas. I got Fluffies. I got mini English bulldogs.
Serial entrepreneur.
But you know, at the same time, I started my kennels, NPR kennels. You know what I'm saying? So my little brother,
shout out to BG, man.
BG, he's a dog guru. He eats, sleep, breed dogs. You know what I'm saying? So me and him, I know about him, but he knows a lot more. So we bought a nice set of dogs, and now we breeding them and we selling them. You know what I'm saying? It's a good game to be in. It's also something he doing that he love. He got this shit down. So I'm fucking with them dogs now. I got horses. I got a horse born. I hold 30 horses. I got 28 of them rented out because 2 of them mine. So I rent a stall every fucking month. Work. And I'm holding this land. This land I'm just holding it till I get ready to put me some townhomes on it in some years. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it one.
So hold on, you gonna kick the Cowboys out to build some real estate?
Later on.
You just like the white.
Yeah, later on, like a motherfucker.
Just like the white.
Yeah. So let me ask y'all this: how y'all feel about gentrification?
It's happening.
How you feel about it? Is it wrong? What's your take?
Man, I can't say it's wrong because it's created opportunity and a new look for the city. It's changing the landscape of the city. I hate how it gets done. Right. How they push some people out. That's the part I don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you can say sneak attack, but I don't like that part, how people get pushed out, but get priced out. I don't like that part.
Right.
And I don't like the fact that, they're taking historically black communities and crossing them over.
Right.
If they're going to gentrify and make it look better, I think it should be, I guess you can't say affordable, but it should be something to where, you're just not priced out. You have an opportunity to still be in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think the issue is, and I agree with you on that, but we're in a capitalistic society.
Facts.
So when you take a look at it, what we have to do a better job of is educating our people.
Right.
One of the things that I get a lot is probate cases, right? So we have an attorney here in the office with us, and we deal, because I've been dealing with real estate for so long, we get so many people come in and have lost their house based on probate because my grandmother right now is 89 years old. And I just told my grandmother, you got to write a will. And as black people, we don't, it's like, well, I don't want them fighting over it. Well, what do you think is going to happen if you don't put your affairs in order? You 89. And, well, I'm going to get to it. Like, goddamn, when?
You got to do it now.
So many people in our hood die without wills, and these properties come up and they're in probate forever. Then somebody ends up paying the taxes. If you don't know what you're looking for in a tax sale, if you don't understand how to strategically purchase things in your neighborhood, then this is going to consistently happen. So gentrification is based on a lack of financial literacy in our community. And I think we're getting better because I've never heard so much talk about financial literacy as I have over the past 5 years. And so it's something that we're becoming aware of, but we've been unaware of. And I was in 3rd Ward probably about a week ago, and I saw 3 white people walking their dog, and it just like, damn, okay. This is different, you know what I mean?
Right.
If you go on the back of 5th Ward over there by Clinton, those are $300,000 houses.
Yeah.
So that whole side over there has been priced out, and now they have a project called the East River Project. So I don't know if y'all familiar with that.
It's coming to 5th Ward,
but
right?
once that East River Project gets online, then those houses right there are going to be worth $550,000. And so if we don't go to City Hall like you did today,
right,
we have to go to the planning committees, because if you go to the planning committee meetings, they'll show you what the projections in the city are for the next 20 years.
I think they happen on Saturdays or something like that, I believe.
Right.
So, yeah.
I don't even know now because I
they
haven't been to one in a while.
I think it's one Saturday a month, I believe.
Since I've been home.
I think it's something like that. I got to figure it out.
It gave me an opportunity to understand how this shit don't just automatically happen.
Right.
It's strategically done over 20 and 30 year planning. Right now, we know they have plans to tell you what the city of Houston is going to look like in 20 or 30 years. Mm-hmm. I saw this East River project in like 2005. Mm-hmm. We're in 2022 now. It's just getting ready to come on board.
It's getting planned.
They were talking about renaming 5th Ward at that time Champions instead of 5th Ward. So it's shit like that if we not participating in these meetings and these things, this gentrification is easy.
Yep, because we don't have a voice in that room.
It's brothers like us that have to be able to say, okay, we're not going to allow certain things. Right now I'm not building in the hood, man, because I personally have a problem with pricing out my people.
Right.
And there's too many other ways for me to make money. I'm not knocking nobody that's doing it.
Right.
But it's like, I know here it is, my grandmother, you know what I mean? Her taxes are going to consistently go up. Her house right now is worth about $150,000. That same house 15 years ago was a $20,000 house.
Right.
Think about that.
And see, grandma is exempt from taxes.
She's exempt right now.
Okay, but a tricky one, how they get you and how they gentrify.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma passes away, not yours. I don't want that. But and they leave it to the son. He thinks he's getting away with taxes because grandma was exempt. No, brother. They automatically jack it right back up to these $400,000 homes that's next door. Mm-hmm. So now your taxes are that high. You might go 6 years thinking, oh, I've been paying $3,000 a year because grandma had them exempt. Nope, brother. It's really $8,000 a year, and they tacking that shit on, and that's how you get in the tax
and get
auction.
you right up out there, motherfucker.
And get you right, and then before you know it, this regular working guy who don't have it, you behind $20,000 in taxes. I can't pay you, so boom, you out here. You going to the tax auction, or you got to take a payment plan.
And here go another thing. I don't mean to cut you off, but here go the other thing that I see a lot. Grandma leave the house, or mama leave the house, and now because it wasn't no will. Or let's just say it is a will. Now you got all three of us saying, I can stay there. I can stay there for free. So now you got the person that can pay the taxes saying, I'm not finna let this nigga stay here for free.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not finna pay these taxes for you to stay. Then they done ran the goddamn house down and 7-8 years.
So what do y'all? I know y'all say the wheels and stuff. What do y'all think the solution is to kind of like curb that to where we getting a fair deal on that, like not losing the taxes?
Well, that will, for one, when they die, you have to get it probated within 5 years. And if it doesn't get probated, then it goes back to everybody. Then you got the whole. So if somebody dies and leave it to one person, then and they don't get that will probated, it goes to everybody. The crackhead brother, the stingy ass sister that don't want to do it. Then you got a problem with everybody. So you got to get them wills probated. And I guess what you were saying too, it should be a power of attorney. If it's 5 of them, you should leave one in charge, the most level-headed in charge. Because then, like you say, you got the crackhead brother. I'm staying there, and he fucks the property up and run it down, and then you looking at it like what? And then you got to sell it.
Black people, we got to do better.
I'm going to give y'all some good game real quick because we've been on here a while, and I got to piss. But one of the things that I want you to look
give you
at.
my bottle, but we ain't doing that up here.
Yeah, we ain't going to do that. I'm going to show you. Pre-foreclosures. I made about $130,000 real quick.
What the fuck is a pre-foreclosure?
So pre-foreclosures is when you find people that are on the foreclosure list that's upcoming, and you have different programs you can put in. I'll give y'all one. You can do a 2-week trial. But so basically, it was a $400,000 house that the dude owed like $90,000 on. He had married this 24-year-old stripper. He was 70-something, and I just, hey man.
Hold on, he married a 24-year-old stripper at 70-something?
Yeah, that bitch got him.
Ooh, that nigga tough.
Took all his life savings, this, that, and the other. Long story short, though.
She put that Yanni on him.
That Yanni on him.
She the tender swindler.
Hey, that's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah,
Have y'all seen it? Oh,
he was tough.
He was tough.
He was tough. But so on a pre-foreclosure, I'm going to give you the program. Okay. So what you do when you look on there, you want something that's got at least 40% equity in there. And it'll break down all the things. So now it's work because you're going to have to call some people and, but let's just say a guy's 3 months behind. You can go to him and do a contract for deed, or you can do a warranty deed right then. I'm going to give you 4 months behind, you on the foreclosure list. Hey, I'm going to pay those 4 months. Those 4 months might be $8,000, right? Mm-hmm. But he's got $200,000 worth of equity. You losing it.
Right.
Now I'm going to give you this $8,000. I'm going to give you $10,000 or $15,000 to go find you somewhere to stay.
Right. Exactly. Now y'all heard this.
Now I gotta pay. Now I got 6 months or whatever the term is I use there to refinance the property. But let me show you how you do that. So let's just say even if you had to go hard money, right? So just say this was a $400,000 house, because what I did was say, okay, I need 80%, which was $320,000. The dude owed like 85, 88 grand or whatever. All the rest of that was mine from $320,000. Then I sold that motherfucker after that. I got to piss.
And see, y'all heard what he
Came
said.
up on the bankroll quick.
How easy
so y'all want to know how I snap back? That's a big part of it.
But y'all heard how easy
big fucking deal.
How easy he said, "Hey, I'm gonna give it to you." He just offered me free game. I'm gonna give this to you.
I'm gonna give it to you.
But I'm saying that's how everybody should be, though.
Right, there's plenty of programs out there.
Right.
I mean, one of them, I tell the audience, REI Pro is one of the programs you can use. They got a free 2-week trial. You can go on there, and it'll break down every county in the country, and it'll show you what's on the pre-foreclosure. It'll show you what's on the tax sale. It'll show you exactly. It'll give you comps on there. It'll give you everything you need on there. So
man, I'm proud of you, man. Like
you really can break down. Once you learn real estate and you really learn it in this fast, it can be. It's a blessing, but it also can be a curse, because one of the things I find myself doing is I can get lazy. And I'm like, okay, I need $250, I need $300. Let me go sit down for 2-3 days and put me a deal together. Shit, really that simple. Because I know what the fuck I'm doing now.
Right.
So
we need some more game. Because you said sit down one day and you go get you $200 or $300. We need some more game.
I can sit there and show you in 20 minutes. I promise you. I'm finna show them in 20 minutes. So we done talked about a lot of shit, and I gotta piss. And I can sit here and talk to this nigga here forever because I fucks with you. Like
man, this has been a dope show, man. We ain't been on too much bullshit today. We really got to the point.
We'll come back another time.
Oh, yeah, we're going to need a part two.
I'm proud of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come home, y'all hit the ground running. You know what I'm saying? And y'all doing some good shit. You know what I'm saying? So
appreciate you,
I'm
man.
proud of y'all. Give y'all flowers, whatever it is.
And I appreciate
you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate
I'm
my
happy
boy,
to even
man.
know you. You know what I'm saying? It's just good to see good-spirited brothers who really want to do it, really want to give back, and not only want to give back, have given back, and just to know, just listening to you guys' relationship, man, I'm in awe, man. I'm inspired. You know what I mean?
Appreciate
and I
it.
think a lot of times people don't understand. I got a shirt that I put it on. I got a saying, and it says, "Inspiration is currency." When you can inspire somebody, they can create currency from that inspiration. Because I tell people all the time, Jay ain't gave me too much of shit. Well, it's not true because I have borrowed money from this nigga in huge amounts. But that was because my character was right and I did what I said I was gonna do.
Facts.
Right. But I've never been envy of him. I've always been inspired by his accomplishment. And his accomplishments made me say I can do it. So one of the things that happens for you guys, man, if you want to change the course of your family, go make some shit happen. Because the people closest to you can identify and say, I can do it because this nigga can do it. See, the people closest to you know all your flaws.
Not all family, because some of the families like, oh, that nigga ain't on bullshit. He ain't.
Oh, they think I'm the slickest motherfucker walking. That nigga on some slick shit. He done did this, he done did. I done did some slick shit
I'm
in my
about to say,
day.
a lot of that shit might be true.
I done did some slick shit in my day. You know what I'm saying?
No bullshit,
But with that
man.
being said, man, thank you, Rico.
Hey, man, appreciate you coming out, bro.
I hate you took
man.
this long to come up here. And let's get together on some of these courses.
Let's do it.
Man,
I'd
let's
love to work with you on those.
Hey man, this has been a great show, man. I got to chill with my best friend today, man. It's been a wrap though. It's about that time, man. We've been up this motherfucker for a minute. We like,
We'll come back.
How long we been on this motherfucker today?
Yeah, we been on this
Travis?
motherfucker for a
on
minute.
this show.
what we got? Oh,
I
okay.
got Neil calling me. I'm supposed to be meeting him downtown.
Oh shit, Neil here?
Yeah.
All right. So with all that being said, these niggas got Neil calling me. Meet them. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Cole and Dre podcast. I'm Cole.
And this is Dre. We out.
Peace.
Don't forget to click that link, like, subscribe, comment.
Yeah, do that shit there, man. I got pissed like a motherfucker.
Hey, Cole, boss straight, two mother, watch your mouth. No cap, all facts like what you talking about. Boy, listen and pay attention.